make a second practice exam available to you along with solutions, so I'm just going to jump in and get started on these now. So force is, we're going to define it as a push or pull on an object. And remember, when unbalanced forces exist, this means that there will be a net force making the object speed up, slow down, or change direction. Technically, C would be right, but it's not complete. Just remember, when forces are unbalanced, that means we accelerate. And when you're doing free response problems, look for the word accelerate so that you know it's unbalanced. Why does a moving object eventually slide to rest on a table? Let's be really clear on this. If an object does come to rest, that means that there must be some kind of outside force acting on it. So there's no force wearing off. Inertia doesn't do it. Normal force and gravity act vertically. They cannot slow something down horizontally. And this is patently false. The real reason is friction actually makes it come to rest. And which of the following is a normal force? Tensions are not normal forces. Gravity is not a normal force. Often it is equal to the normal force. Springs and magnets we haven't talked about. Basically, the force caused by the ground is a type of normal force pushing up on an object. Now, what direction does weight always act? Weight always acts downwards for our purposes. Now, what is the difference between weight and the force of gravity? This is something that I'm seeing a lot of people still missing. There is no difference between them. And even in the last forces appraisal, I saw people were still getting that mixed up. They are absolutely the same. So, if a rock weighs 296 newtons on Earth, how much mass does it have? Ideally, I'm going to change these numbers on your exam. I think that I designed this so that you divide by 9.81, and that's how you would get 30.2. Of course, if you were to do this, you were probably going to get 29.6, and that's fine. Now, a person's mass is 81 kilograms. If the acceleration due to gravity in the moon is 1.6 meters per second squared, what is the person's mass? Trick question. Mass never changes. Now, if I asked you for the weight on the moon, you would take 81 times 1.6 for the weight. Okay? And then number 9, a ball is tossed straight up. The ball rises to a height h and then falls straight down. What forces act on the ball on the way up, on the ball at the very top? At the very top, all we have is a constant gravity force acting downwards. The force does not suddenly turn off. The force is responsible for it stopping and turning around. And finally, number 10 here, when we throw a ball up into the air, right here at point Q, it's just a verbal version of question number 9, downward force of gravity. In the next video, we will do questions 11 through 20.